Hi, this is Drew with Daniels Ag Services with your morning report. Grain markets finished up mixed yesterday. You had corn and wheat trading lower while beans finished up higher. They're all currently higher this morning. Big news out from last night and this morning is the fact that the government passed a bill that funds the government through January, I believe, 15th and extends the debt limit until February 7th. So essentially what this means is the government's back at work, which means we'll start getting USDA reports. We don't have a confirmed date on the USDA reports yet, but most are thinking Mondays when we'll start getting some data. But essentially they just punted, and it was a short punt. Didn't go very far. We're going to be dealing with a situation in the middle of December. We could be right back where we started from if both sides can't come to agreement on a budget. So just fast forward to this time in December, and we'll probably be dealing with the same thing. So, but it gets everybody back working. We'll start getting USDA reports, and that definitely is good for the grain market, as a lot of traders are interested to see what the USDA has to say as far as projected yields, harvest completion. So as further and further we delay harvest, you got some beans that could start dropping. So everybody's interested to see what they've got to say. So as far as harvest right now, there are some areas out in the western Corn Belt that have gotten some rain. We got some here in Chicago this morning, but of course I didn't see any corn or bean fields on my way into the office this morning, so that doesn't mean a whole lot, as most of the eastern part of the Corn Belt is dry and harvest is rolling. It's the western part that's a little wet, could use a little drying time before they get rolling back in the fields again. But moving forward today, the main thing everybody's taking a look at is the fact that the government's back into work. It's reopened. It's really hammering the dollar this morning. It's down big, and therefore that's helping support the grain markets this morning, and gold. Crude oil is actually selling off a little bit. That's not something you normally see with the dollar down as much as it is. But that's all we've got for this morning. There's no word yet on whether the USDA will release the October WASDE report. We'll find out that. I think we'll find out Friday is what a lot of people are expecting, or tomorrow, whether or not we'll get that. So that's all we've got for today. Have a great day.
This material is conveyed as a solicitation for entering into a derivatives transaction. This material has been prepared by a Daniels Ag Services broker who provides research, market commentary, and trade recommendations as part of his or her solicitation for accounts and solicitation for trades. Daniels Ag Services, its principals, brokers, and employees may trade in derivatives for their own accounts or for the accounts of others. Due to various factors, such as risk tolerance, margin requirements, trading objectives, short-term versus long-term strategies, technical versus fundamental market analysis, and other factors, such trading may result in the initiation or liquidation of positions that are different from or contrary to the opinions and recommendations contained therein. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future performance. The risk of loss in trading futures contracts or commodity options can be substantial, and therefore, investors should understand the risks involved in taking leveraged positions and must assume responsibility for the risks associated with such investments and for their results. You should carefully consider whether such trading is suitable for you in light of your circumstances and financial resources. You should read the risk disclosure accessed at www.danielsagservices.com. Daniels Ag Services is not affiliated with, nor does it endorse any trading system, newsletter, or similar service. Daniels Ag Services does not guarantee or verify any performance claims made by such systems or services.